Yo, check it out. Back when the game was real, you know what I'm saying? Remember when we used to run these streets with pride? Block parties, bumping to the sunrise. Now you acting like you don't know where you came from. But I remember when you had nothing, son. Back in the day, when the rhymes were raw and the beats would play. Back in the day. Now you switching up, but I remember the way. Used to rock the same kicks for months at a time. Now you flashing cash, but forgot how to rhyme. Used to cypher on the corner till the cops came through. Now you too good for the crew that made you. Back in the day, when the rhymes were raw and the beats would play. Back in the day, now you switching up, but I remember the way. You think you made it, think you too cool, but I knew you when you was just a fool, trying to battle anybody who would listen. Now your whole style different, something missing.
Remember back when we had to grind, when respect was hard to find. Remember.
Just keep 100. You was my homie when the money wasn't coming. Now you act like you don't know my name, but the game ain't changed. You just playing it lame. Back in the day, when the rhymes were raw and the beats would play. Back in the day. Now you switching up, but I remember the way. Yeah, I remember. Back in the day. Real though, for real. Keep it 100.
Yeah. Check it out, Walking down the street, see the same old faces. People talking about the same old places. Something's in the way, can't quite put my finger on the feeling that just seems to linger. Everywhere I go, everywhere I turn, something's holding back what I need to learn. It's a block, standing in my way. Block, every single day. Block, won't let me through. Block, what am I gonna do? Yeah, block after block after block. To move so smooth, now I'm stuck in place. Trying to break free, but I can't find space. Every door I knock, every road I take leads me to the same old mistake. Everywhere I go, everywhere I turn, something's holding back what I need to learn. It's a block, standing in my way. Block, every single day. Block, block, block. Won't let me through, block, block, block. What am I gonna do? Ooh, yeah. Block after block after block. Ooh, yeah. Maybe it's me, maybe it's them, maybe it's the way things have always been. And block on block on block on block. Time keeps moving, but I'm still stuck. It's a block, 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 standing in my way. Block, 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 every single day. Block, 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 won't let me through. Block, 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 what am I gonna do? Ooh, yeah. Block after block after block. Ooh, yeah. Block after block after block.
Check it. Feel that? Running in old kicks, crease laces, faded jeans, sidewalks, crack tails, echo in these scenes. Brick and static, snapping the real flow. Throwbacks linger, coloring today's tempo. Scuffed up hats, paint chipped on the ledge. Kids double dutch, timing like a pledge. No filter brick lines, reflections off the tip. Yesterday lingering, can't catch where it went. Still here, still feel it every day. Nothing's really lost, it just moves a different way. Rhythm circle back, same steps, new blocks, new blocks. Time don't fade away, it just rides these clocks. Heart beating, street beat, double four measure. Old soul tape deck, city's hidden treasure. Crates full of hopes, bass line on my back. Drum beats in the chest, kicking doubt off track. Low fade memories breaking in the park. A scrape, a laugh, chalk lines in the spark. Never gone, just waiting in the lane. Triplets in the flow when I'm riding through the game. Fell away, come again. Everything circles in the end. Run the groove, drop again. History replays with a bend. Cypher in the shadow, punchlines tight. Graph on the train scene under night light. Sample the madness, a final groove fight. Old to the new, make the remnant ignite. Dust in the air, but I see the design. Play through the static, the wires realign. Partial phrases, that's just how I recall. Everything changes, but I'm here through it all. Past in my step, let it scatter, never stall. Mentioning the chords, barely brushing the wall. Snapbacks and cyphers, city blocks talking tall. Vintage in my style, some forever in the sprawl. Still here, still feel it every day. Nothing's really lost, it just moves a different way. Rhythm circle back, same steps, new blocks. Time don't fade away, it just rides these clouds. Echo of a laugh in the cracks of the dawn. Color of a beat from a memory drawn. Nostalgia in the sync with the kick and the snare. Not looking back, just still standing there. Yeah, hold up that faded refrain. Never been gone, just changed the lane. Old school beats in a modern frame. Still riding, I remain. Fucking hell, man! Damn, woke up shivering, cold sweat seeping. Half past nothing, kept my eyes from sleeping. Step to the block, pulse racing, heart tight. Walls feeling closer every deadbeat night. Barely said a word, kept my face in the cut. People walk past, eyes low, don't trust. Pack up the pain, zip it tight, don't blink. Clocks tick loud, and I don't wanna think. Pressure points everywhere I turn. Let that motherfucker burn. Bills in the kitchen, sink overflows. Grit in my teeth, yeah, that's how it goes. Voices in my head like, shut up, fight back. Missed calls, missed days, mind stays black. Snapping on the smallest shit, stuck in this rut. Nothing left to give, and I still don't give a fuck. Sidewalks cracking, hearing sirens again. Friends on the street going crazy or in pen. Pressure points everywhere I turn. Pressure points, let that motherfucker burn. Whoa. Still trying to shake it, stepping on fault lines, about to break shit. Anger in my gut, but I keep it contained. Every new day, just more to fucking sane. Pressure points everywhere I turn. Pressure points, let that motherfucker burn. Bite down, don't let the rage win. Every pressure point got me twitching skin. Life's dirty, raw, no bullshit to learn. Pressure points, watch this fire burn. Everywhere I turn, let that motherfucker turn. Let that points. Yeah. Check it out. Yeah. Feel that. Memory stuck, bass thumping in the chest. On the stoop, cracked steps, not much, just the best in the yesterday. Heavy like the sun in July, peeling paint, old pride, wide sky I try. Mama calling through the window, pot hot on the flame. Names etched in the concrete, not one's the same. All eyes watching, slow breath, hush your dust. Hand-me-downs faded, but the wheel don't rush. Trying to shake out a fate, head held in the breeze. Kick scuff, but the rhythm just won't freeze. Caught in the frame, older than my own face. Heart beating proof I'm here in this place.
Can't hold me under, can't press me down. Raised with the hunger, where skill meets ground. Found in the thunder, my voice still sounds. Can't hold me under, can't hold me now.
Paper thin walls echo every sweat, dream whisper. Pavement cold underfoot, mind drift, heart shiver. Little man hustling cards, hope tucked in sock. Learning to move quick, watch for the tick-tock. Laugh from my uncle, faded cap, sharp tongue. Spinning same stories since I was young. Bills scattered on the table, wish written on my sleeve. Truth is to leave, here's the hardest to believe. Ain't no swing low, just a push for light. Palms me struggle till the worry feels right. Eyes on the wire, walking raw, no net. Promise myself ain't felt defeat yet.
Can't hold me under, can't press me down. Raised with the hunger, where still meets ground. Found in the thunder, my voice still sounds. Can't hold me under, can't hold me now.
Yeah. Yeah. Bruises in the shadow, but I run with the dawn. Call it what you want, I was never gone. Empty pockets sing, but the soul's intact. Can't count me out. Nah, never that. It's missing on the collar. Wind howling low, hands stronger every winter. Scars just show. Friends turn to faces, then faces disappear. But I remain rooted, keeping memory near. Walk past the corner where I first got wise. Saw who would stay and who wore disguise. Breath sharp in the morning, vision stays clear. Old school, my style, survival right here.
Can't hold me under, can't press me down. Raised with the hunger, it still meets ground. Found in the thunder, my voice still sounds. Can't hold me under, can't hold me now. Can't hold me under.
Nah, can't be still here, still strong.
Found in the thunder,
I'm found.
can't hold hold me under.
Can't hold me now.
Yeah, yeah. This that old school vibe. Real with it. Feet on the city, stone jacket, half zipped, early sun on my face, the subway rips, I'm breathing in big, mind slow, eyes fixed, counting hope in the cracks, New York script, chill on the steps, let the world just spin, old school thump, let the struggle begin, kicking back, Brooklyn win, no pretense, life in my chest, heartbeat of fifth element. Kids chalking lines on these calling out names. Corner store chicken, paper bags with change. I rhyme for the soul, for the pain in the frame. Still here, same spot, whole world rearranged. Breath fills the air, I ain't trying to pretend. Every moment a lesson, no need to defend. Chill on the steps, let the world just spin. Old school thump, let the struggle begin. Kicking back, Brooklyn win, no pretense. Life in my chest, heartbeat of fifth element. Boom-bap beat. Days run together, I move with the sound. Hard truth softer when my crew's around. Chill on the steps, let the world just spin. Old school thump, let the struggle begin. Kicking back, Brooklyn win, no pretense. Life in my chest, heartbeat of fifth element. Yeah, check it, here we go. Back on my block, never changing, still the same. 1990 style, you feel me? Broke bread with the crew just yesterday. Posted on the corner, hustle all day. Same old Reebok, still scuffed anyway. Steel gate rattles, cops round the way. I carve memories in brick, the crack in the paint. Hard times, but my story never faint. Mama saying keep quiet, I can't. They don't know my hunger, not the price I paid. This that vintage sound, never left behind. When the record rewind from the gutter where the sunlight don't shine, but we make our own fire and it burn divine. Oh, on that old block, time standing still, living just for today. Tomorrow's a maybe be still. Sharp lines on the wall tagging up my name. Dodge a little trouble, never looking for fame. My big bro locked down, they playing the game, but I keep their head high, never walking to shame. Jog the mind back to noodles in the pan. Empty fridge, but we fed by the plan. Sun-baked faces, we grind, we ran. For respect in the street, no gold in my hand. It's that vintage sound, never left behind. When the record rewind from the gutter where the sunlight don't shine, but we make our own fire and it burn divine. Oh, on that old block, time standing still, living just for today. Tomorrow's a maybe still. Cold air, breath thick, kicking up dust. Stories living on, cause in us they trust. Heart heavy, but I never adjust. Real walk, real talk, keep it true, that's a must. This that vintage sound, never left behind. When the record rewind on my old block, yeah, I still find what I need to survive, all the pain intertwined. On that old block, time standing still, living just for today. Tomorrow's a maybe still. Vintage, old school forever. Yeah. check it. You moving quick like you got somewhere to hide. Eyes always shifting, I see fear in your stride. Quiet at the table, but loud with your pride. Say you got my back, but I seen how you slide. Never drop names, but you always asking why. Why you nervy, why you ducking, now I can't let it slide. Why you run? Why you run? Why you run? Tell me, yeah, why you run? When it's just begun, are you scared of what you done? Why you run? Hey, answer me, why you run? Every clock tick, you sweat under the sun. Say you in the cool, but you always gotta shun. When the heat come, you vanish where you gone. I see through your words, yeah, ain't nothing spun. We seen it all, yeah, the double-faced fun. Is it guilt or is it fear when you out on that run? I ask steady, but you hit me with a blank. You dancing around the facts, never filling in the blanks. Who you trusting in this game? Tell me what you think. Trying to build, but you treble every time we link. Why you run? Why you run? Why you run? Yeah. Why you run? When it's just begun, are you scared of what you done? Why you run? Tell me. Answer me, why you run? Rap-a-ba, da-da-da, rap-a-ba. Ooh, yeah. Rap-a. Yeah, hey. We were solid, at least I thought so. But fake gets exposed every corner, every block. Yo, loyalty is heavy, not just the word said slow. Got me questioning everything I know and know. Why you run? Why you run? Why you run? Hey, why you run? Why you run? When it's just begun, are you scared of what you done? Why you run?